What the iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max will look like. The iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max will be out very soon. These are the colors that Apple's flagship phones are likely to come in 2025. In the months leading up to the usual September release of a new iPhone collection, the rumors about how the phones would look get more concrete, but people are still talking about what colors those phones will come in. The allegations about colors increase stronger as the debut date gets near. In the past, they were most accurate around the 2-month mark, when they reached their peak. So far, that's been the case with the iPhone 17. The rumor mill is very sure about the physical shape of the new models, but it's also talking about their color options. A Plainsider has made mock-ups of the upcoming Pro and Pro Max models based on the most common rumors and guesses. All of this is to assist you in choosing a color for the coming autumn. When it comes to the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max, there is quite a degree of agreement amongst rumor generators. According to Sonny Dixon on July 14, the list of Pro-specific hues includes black, gray, silver, dark blue, and orange. The assortment of colors was derived from a lens cover. Of the group, orange looks strange, but Dixon stated it may be deemed dark gold or copper instead to retain the rich color pattern Apple utilizes for its premium models. Sources at Macworld on July 16 state that the collection is basically the same as Dixon's pile, with 2 deviations. The black will be like the iPhone 16 Pro, the gray will be like natural titanium, and dark blue will be Pantone 1940-25 TPG Mood Indigo. The first exception is the orange hue, with Apple likely to utilize Pantone 150-1243 TCX Papaya and give the iPhone a fluorescent effect. This doesn't seem like a copper or a comparable premium-sounding hue from this description. The other difference is that the magazine shows white instead of silver. This would again be comparable in shade to the iPhone 16 Pro version. While they sound probable, there is one huge anomaly for the Pro models. Majin Buu said in April that Apple would utilize Yuanfeng Blue or Sky Blue as an exclusive color for the iPhone 17 Pro. They immediately reversed the assertion of the Pro model having a light blue hue on July 14, but the iPhone 17 Air will receive it. There was no mention by the leaker of the non-Pro receiving this light blue tint at all. Light blue is anticipated to be in use for the iPhone 17 and iPhone 17 Air, according to several rumor sources. The color spectrum of the iPhone 17 collection is simply one element of numerous changes in the future for Apple's flagship smartphone brand. On the exterior, the iPhone 17 Pro variants are rumored to employ an all-new camera bump that covers the whole width of the smartphones. As a result of the larger bump, Apple is projected to reposition the Apple logo lower down the rear, to a more visually attractive location. For the camera, the Pro versions may get a resolution upgrade for the telephoto sensor, bringing it up to 48 MP. Screens are likely to be brighter, as usual with Apple's newest offerings. All models may utilize the new A19 processor, with the Pro variants utilizing the A19 Pro. Memory is also predicted to be 8 GB for the iPhone 17 and 12 GB for the Pro and Pro Max variants. This year may also see Apple make use of vapor chamber cooling on the Pro versions. This is a method that can assist in boosting the performance of the A19 Pro chip, employing a reservoir of liquid. Here are 2 important features for the base model iPhone 17 got leaked again, and just one is an improvement. It's probable that we're just a couple of months away from the introduction of the iPhone 17, and we now have a fresh leak showing 2 of the major characteristics of the basic model, albeit only one is slated to be an increase over the iPhone 16. According to analyst Jeff Pu, via 9to5Mac, the ordinary iPhone 17 will receive an update to a new A19 processor, alongside the iPhone 17 Air. Meanwhile, the iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max are likely to hop up to the A19 Pro. That's fantastic news, since Pu had previously anticipated that the base model iPhone 17 will remain with the same A18 processor that now lies inside the iPhone 16. It's a trick Apple previously used back in 2022 with the iPhone 14 series. There's an argument to be made that modern-day iPhones are more than fast enough for most people for most jobs, and maybe staying with an older CPU would imply an iPhone 17 price decrease, but it no longer appears like the A18 chip will be reused. No additional RAM. While Pew now thinks a hardware update will happen, he's also maintained that the regular iPhone 17 would feature 8 gigs of RAM, mirroring the iPhone 16. All the other devices in the series will supposedly be pushed up to 12 gigs. Previous speculations had stated the iPhone 17 will follow the iPhone 17 Air, the iPhone 17 Pro, and the iPhone 17 Pro Max in having more RAM than its predecessors, but this current story would appear to put major doubt on that. More RAM would imply more thinking area for Apple Intelligence, and it seems unlikely that the iPhone 17 would continue with 8 gigs while the iPhone 17 Air gets 12 gigs. Nothing is official, however, until Apple introduces these handsets. Reliable Apple informant and Bloomberg Mark Gurman has predicted that the iPhone 17 series will receive its big reveal on Tuesday, September 9, or Wednesday, September 10, and we will of course keep you informed on any new leaks and speculations until then. Next, the Apple might delete the titanium on the iPhone 17 Pro and keep it unique to the iPhone 17 Air. The iPhone 17 series might be mainly metal. There's terrible news for those of you who appreciate having a titanium frame on your iPhone. While the metal played a significant role in marketing for the iPhone 15 Pro and iPhone 16 Pro, speculation is that Apple may be ditching the design for most iPhone 17 models, with just the iPhone 17 Air retaining the metal. We've heard murmurs about this previously, and the newest news comes from analyst Jeff Pu in a recent research note. According to the letter, the iPhone 17, iPhone 17 Pro, and iPhone 17 Pro Max will all feature aluminum frames with titanium kept solely for the Air. As Mac Rumors points out, aluminum is actually lighter than titanium, which suggests Apple isn't doing this to guarantee the 17 Air is as light as possible. However, titanium is a lot more robust, and the thinner shape may need a bit more protection than aluminum alone can supply. This isn't the first time we've heard this specific rumor. The information earlier revealed that the iPhone 17 Pro wouldn't come with titanium, while Main-Shin Kuo underlined the fact that the 17 Air would be arriving with a combination of aluminum and titanium in its chassis. It's not apparent why Apple may be discarding titanium so fast, particularly after making such a huge fuss over its debut on iPhone 15 Pro. We also observed that the phones felt exceptionally light in our iPhone 15 Pro Max review, demonstrating one of the advantages of using the new metal in lieu of stainless steel. Steel is equally as robust as certain grades of titanium, but is concurrently significantly heavier. So that's an obvious advantage of utilizing titanium, along with the fact that it sounds cooler than stainless steel or aluminium, which are both dull, ultra-common materials. It's the type of thing the marketing team can, and did, go bananas with. Sadly, titanium is costly, and with the cost of just about everything growing all the time, I can see why Apple may want to save expenses where it can. That way Apple can continue to sell iPhones without boosting the price, which in the era of tariffs is possibly more vital than ever. It'll be fascinating to watch how this plays out and what a possible modification to the material will do for iPhone durability. But hey, because aluminum is readily recycled, that's something Apple's marketing staff can concentrate on this year. Rumors suggest that Apple aims to differentiate the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max with a dramatic, revamped camera array. Instead of the typical vertical camera module, new versions are likely to include a horizontal camera bar spanning across the back of the smartphone. The new layout is designed to communicate a cleaner, more polished image, according to design leaks. The basic iPhone 17 non-Pro will apparently keep much of the same external design as the iPhone 16. However, the newly dubbed iPhone 17 Air is expected to be substantially slimmer, around 2 nanometer thinner than the iPhone 16 Pro, offering a sleeker and lighter structure, according to India Today. MagSafe redesign, faster, smarter wireless charging. Apple has reinvented its MagSafe system with a new magnet arrangement and a glass pane, meant to increase wireless charging efficiency and accessory alignment. This update offers quicker and more dependable charging, making it easy to connect and charge your smartphone. The relocated Apple logo matches the redesigned MagSafe design, mixing practicality with beauty. For users, this provides a smooth and straightforward charging experience, whether at home or on the road. To solve heat management concerns, the iPhone 17 Pro Max features a vapor chamber cooling system. This technology effectively dissipates heat during demanding tasks such as 8K video recording and high-performance gaming. By maintaining ideal temperatures, the vapor chamber assures constant performance and dependability, even under intense workloads. For users, this equates to smoother functioning and a longer device lifetime. Apple faces increased pressure to maintain pace despite decreasing sales growth. The post-pandemic climate has resulted in less enthusiastic hardware adoption, pushing Apple to simplify its release cycle and increase performance across its product lineup. By handing out near-annual updates, including for entry-level models, and extending its reach into smart home products, Apple seeks to re-energize demand and highlight its potential for innovation across price classes. As customers await September's launch, all eyes are on whether the iPhone 17 series will bring major upgrades, especially with anticipated features like the horizontal camera bar, slimlined Air version, promotion display for non-Pro versions, and the powerful A19 CPU. Coupled with a larger product roadmap through 2026, Apple is set to reassess its place as a market leader. So, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting tech news and updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.